Hi friends, I hope that you are doing amazing during this time. If this video found you, I'm hearing the word vindication. If there was something that was dreadful, painful, like you felt backstabbed and it's almost had to put you through this huge transformation within your own life, mind, body, soul, like your inside reality and your outside reality, everything had to shift because of the situation. I am hearing that you are being vindicated during this time, okay? If there was a group of people, if there were lies, gossip, things like that being spewed about you, surrounding you, um, you may have been aware of some of the gossip. You may have been aware of some of the evil eye, the projection, but your angels, God, saw everything. Okay, the universe saw everything. Nothing goes unseen in the spiritual realm. Okay, nothing goes unfelt, unseen in the energetic field. Okay, so what goes around comes around, and I'm hearing that during this time, even though you may not wish bad on anyone, you may not, you know pray for anybody's downfall. I'm getting the energy of you pray for people that you care about. You pray for people that did you wrong. And maybe if you haven't, this is a sign, God, the universe telling you that you should pray for these people during this time. You should pray for this situation, and that love and healing energy makes its way into these people's hearts, into the situation, because at the end of the day, love wins. Truth wins. Integrity wins, okay? But I am getting that whatever gossip, whatever lies, whatever projection was placed upon you in your life, it's failing. If it hasn't already failed, it's failing. And by that, I just mean like the truth is being exposed. The masks are falling down away from the people that may have created this chaos, this confusion for others to sit in. And this projection that really all surrounded you, your purpose, your mission, who you are as a human being, where you operate from when it comes from a place of love and discernment. Okay, so I feel like you may have gone through a season of your life where you have been made out to be the villain. But God is like, the universe is like, this is my baby. Like, there's only going to be so long that you can paint a picture of my chosen one. And I say that because we are all God's chosen ones. We are all God's children. But when you choose to operate in a light of pure, genuine, authentic energy coming from the heart space, and when you choose to operate from a hateful, envious, deceitful energy, it's like you are making that option to choose one or the other. And when it becomes a pattern over time, and you continue to choose what feels like hate, what feels like destruction, what feels like, what feels like envy and jealousy and competition all the time, if that is something that somebody is actively choosing, they are choosing the darker side. They are choosing to operate from a place of shadow, of destruction, of hate. And when you're choosing to operate from a place of goodness, of love, of truth, of divinity, of just pure intention, you're choosing to operate from that. And eventually the scales are going to have the balance, okay? So there's only so long that they could get along, that they could get away with stringing people along in this story. So if there has been anyone that has created some type of story, some type of illusion surrounding you, it was bound to happen where there is a boiling point where it's like it can't, the confusion, the lies, the deceit, it wasn't staying in the pot anymore. It's like things were overflowing and bubbling out, because it's like, when things are being twisted and you just have to continue to create lies to fit around a certain situation, or eventually the pot's going to start boiling over, because you got to keep coming up with more lies, more illusions to just serve the one delusion, the one illusion. So If this video reached you, yes, you are allowed to feel at peace in this moment. You are allowed to feel protected by your angels, by God, by source, by the universe. Like, you are heavily protected during this time. I feel that you are resting, you are trying to make time to get rejuvenated, because while you may feel like the war was won, there is almost like a sense, a part of you that's like, are you going to have to go to battle again? And if that's the case, you'll be ready. But I think that right now is really a time that Spirit wants for you to rest. They want you to pour into yourself during this time. If you're feeling guided to take a short vacation, take a trip, even if it's only like an hour away, or like, if you're able to travel at all to a spot that feels safe, that feels rejuvenating, that feels nurturing, maybe make that time out for yourself during this time, because you've been through a lot. Okay, and this season of vindication is well deserved. All the illusions, all the lies, all the masks are falling away, and you are able, and I feel you not even being in this energy of like, like that's what, like, you don't wish people bad. You are somebody who operates from a place of love. And if anything, you hope that these people learn their lessons. You hope that they're able to see the truth of a situation and not continue to deny the reality of what has happened, what has occurred, deny their own reality and perception of the truth, because when we do that, we only bring in more confusion, more lies, more deceitful energy within our own lives. And we don't want to do that. We want to attract abundant, authentic, genuine connections, opportunities, all the good things. So when you wake up, I feel like you are somebody who is like, I choose to be good today. I choose to have an open heart. If something comes up that needs to be alchemized or worked on within yourself, you will look at those things. You're not going to push them away. You are somebody who takes ownership over your life, over your actions, over your emotions. I feel like you view yourself now as a piece of art in progress still. It's a never-ending painting, and it's almost like with each stroke, each new color, each new brush that you use to paint this picture of your life, you are adding to yourself. You are not taking away from this painting, from this picture, this beautiful image that you created of yourself. It's like nothing is going to waste. You are taking the knowledge that you're learning and you are holding on to it, processing it, and working it into your own life. And that is exactly how you are able to rise above the confusion, rise above any illusions being placed around you or your life, and how you are truly able to move into the best version of yourself. And that's what you're doing. That's why you're here. Okay. And this season is well deserved. You worked hard. So I believe that if you found this video, you are going to be finding yourself in a state of peace, a state of tranquility, a state of knowing that you're protected, that your angels, your spirit guides, God, the universe really has your back during this time. And as long as you are open to the guidance, open to the love, open to the healing energy, and you know that you're operating from a place of truth and love and integrity, watch all the blessings come in. Everything's going to flow to you effortlessly, okay? And you deserve it. So if this message found you, put that crown on. Walk in place and know that you are the victor in this situation, for staying so true, for staying so authentic, for keeping such a loving, genuine heart and not having any ill intentions during this time that you had to endure so much deceit, so much backstabbing energy, so much like just confusion around your life, a lot of blocks that have tried to stop you on your way to becoming the best version of you, the very best version of you. Okay. And I think that that's where we're going to wrap things up. Okay, super important message that wanted to find you during this time. And yeah, all right, winner, see you next time.